Hey, I'm Brad at Critical Hit Games. Today we are celebrating the release of Secrets of Strixhaven. So we've got a couple of collector booster boxes. We're going to go ahead and open them up, see some of the cards that are inside. A couple of the cool things about this set, obviously it's the return to Strixhaven, one of the more popular Magic planes in a while. Also, there are the Mystical Archive cards. So instants and sorceries from Magic's history have been reprinted into this. And maybe if we get really lucky, there's a serialized card in one of these. So let's get it open and see what we get. So collector boosters, if you haven't encountered them before, have, I believe it's a handful. All the cards are foil. They are a more premium product. So we'll go through this kind of slow on the first one. So you'll have your commons, your foil commons and uncommons at the start. So we've got 4 foil commons, 1, 2, 3 foil uncommons, and then we hit our first Mystical Archive. So this is Monstrous Rage. An alright red card. We get Repel Calamity. As you can see, some of the art on these are fantastic. I think this is actually a drawing of Mabel from Bloomborough. I'm not entirely sure, but it looks like it, so I like that lore in my head. Foil land, and then we hit our first of our rares and mythics, and this one is the Emeritus of Woe, one of the better prepared spells. So this one comes into the battlefield prepared, and its prepared spell is Demonic Tutor, which is really good. So that's a really good start to the pull. We've got Changing Loyalty, Jazdi, Steward of Fate, Culling the Weak as a rare Mystical Archive, and then our first silver screen foil. I believe this is Jessica's Will, but we will have to confirm that identity. That's on T. T gets to do that.
Thank you.
But if you haven't seen this foil treatment, it's fantastic. So they do a light foiling across the art of the card, and then raise the borders of the card in the silver, which just looks, I actually had not seen one until now. It looks really good. So definitely really awesome start to this pack with our first Mythic Silver screen there. So we're going to skip through our commons and uncommons here because I'm not going to read them all. That's simply too many words. So we'll hop first to another of the Japanese Mystical Archives. I believe some of them you can tell, some of them you can't. This is Snail under Magnifying Glass. No idea what that one is. But we do have Royal Treatment as an English one in foil. Pretty nice. I actually ran into one of these at pre-release. Fun fact, pre-release events happen at Critical Hit Games. You should check it out. I lost to that card. It hurt. It was very upsetting. Our foil land, and then we get to our rares. We have Sundown Pass, one of the rare land cycle. Inspired Sky Painter. That is, this is what New Age Magic has such vibrant colors in some of the cards. Like they are just, I'm sorry. He's a lizard. He's a lizard wizard, first off. He has a painted dragon behind him. He has a super frilly, like, medieval thing going on. This art is hilarious. Wizards, please put this on a play mat for me. Thank you. Our next rare is Planner Engineering. Then we've got a foil Reprieve and Slumbering Trudge, a big plant beast. And then our token. Another nice thing about collector boosters, most of the boosters have it nowadays. Foil tokens, double-sided, very nice. All right, we've managed to get through 2 packs in the time I would normally rip through a box. We'll hop straight to the fun stuff. We've got another Japanese Mystical Archive. I'm not sure what this one is. Again, T, you're gonna have to look all these up. Have fun with this. I don't know why, but something is telling me this is like Helping Hand or something, but it shouldn't be, because I'm pretty sure that's not one in a black, but oh yeah, definitely not, because Helping Hand is in my hand and it's 1 white. I don't know what that card is. So we've got another foil Mystical Archive, Helping Hand. Go to our foil planes. We got Berta, Wise Extrapolator, the Frog Druid. Yeah, it's one of those increment spells, which is interesting mechanic. Owl and Spiralmancer, Exhibition Tidecaller, Ooh, I believe this is Shieldred's Edict. Again, some of the art on these is fantastic. So, super, super flavorful in the art. Ooh, and we got the Emeritus of Conflict. So, I was talking to T about how I would get back into Magic. Back in the 09, 2010 era, we had a little card called Lightning Bolt. And I'm a red player at heart. This is the Emeritus that lets you recast Lightning Bolt. So, yeah, I'm very excited that we got that one. That's a fun card. Wizards, you can totally reprint Lightning Bolt. It's fair. Come on now. A hop, a skip, and a bop. We get a bulk up. All right. Not the worst one. I like, again, even the bad ones. Like, even the not great ones. Still fantastic art. And they make great additions to Commander. But we did get a really good one in the second spot. We got Stock Up. So really nice reprint there. Really fantastic art. And again, the foiling on these. Don't know if the cameras catch it well, but it pops. It's really well done. Our foil land, then we got into our rares and mythics again. We got Mana Sculpt, the Renegade Bull, the Emeritus of Abundance. So we have hit 3 of the Emeritus cycle. This Emeritus is the one that lets you recast Regrowth for 1 and a green. Another good card. Then we have Winds of Abandon, or Abaddon. No, it's Abandon. Need no words good. So I believe this, last I remember it, is one of the Modern Horizon sets. And I think here it got upshifted to a Mythic. So still amazing art. If you're playing this, like, this is a great art for this card. I'm just sad that it's a Mythic. And then we got the Color Storm Stallion. So another big thing that they do with collector boosters especially is the treatments. You have your full arts, you have your extended arts, you have your mystical archives, your specialty silver screen foiling, and then they brought back almost like the schematic or the drawing art, I think from Bloomburrow. So just really cool art treatments that they do, and it means there's more versions of the cards out there, which at the end of the day should help drive some of the prices down, but it also just gives the artist so much more room to work with. We get to a red card. Normally I would know these. It's got a combat trick on it because I see a +2/+0, 1 and a red, or just a red. T gets to figure that one out. And then we got Sleight of Hand. That art. Oh, I wish it was foil. That's a good art. That's a fun one. Foil land, we get a Geometter's Arthropod, which is a fractal crab. For those of you who really wanted more crabs, they've got fractal ones now. Ooh, the Turbulent Moor. So this is an interesting commander land. So when I first saw these, I went, oh, cool. It requires 8 other lands to be in play for it to come untapped. I missed your opponent's part of this thing. So this is a fantastic land, a cheap dual land for Commander. Commander Pod by turn 2 roughly, turn 3 maybe. This land will come into play untapped. And importantly, it's got the Plains and Swamp types on it. So it can be tutored up pretty easily. Or fetched out with a fetch card. We got Councilator's Duelist. Angel's Grace, another fantastic art. Again, these mystical archives, they were good last time. They have gotten better this time around. Love these. And then our Post-Mortem Professor is our last one. So coming up through the first half of the box here, doing pretty well. I'm pretty excited about the Emeritus. Pretty excited about the silver screen foil. Always good things. It'd be awesome to see it serialized. That would be pretty neat. But we'll see what we get here. All right, so we go through those. We get to a Spree card. I only know it's a Spree because it's got the little symbols on the side of it. I have no idea what this card is. It's 1 and a white. It's got 3 little dudes. They look like Minotaurs. This is fun for me. It's guess the magic card. And I'm too old for this. Oh, then we have another silver scroll foil. Sorry, silver scrolls. they're called. It's, I believe, an overload card, or maybe it's a flashback, but that is stunning. Like, the art on these, just fantastic. In fact, it's another red card, makes me happy. That looks amazing.
It's feeding your soul.
It is feeding my soul. It is feeding my dragon soul. But even on this one, like, the foiling's really subtle, but when it catches in the light, and hopefully this camera can catch it. Like that. We'll do it slow. But the sword that's held in the samurai's hand is still in the silver, so it pops against the art really well. Like, that's fantastic. That's what I love about Collector. Collector product, especially in this set, is so awesome with some of these treatments. Going to our rares, we got Zaffi and the Tempest. Ooh ah. Augusta, Order Returned. One thing I didn't mention is some of the cards that you can get in the collector boosters actually come from the Commander set. Notably, this is one of the ways you can get non-foils of the face commanders from the Commander precons. So if you're afraid of foils or anything like that, you can always find non-foils coming out of these. And that's where Augusta comes from, is from the Commander set. We have Choreographed Sparks, Awaken the Woods. Really pretty Mystical Archive foil here. Awakening up some trees, creating some 1/1 Green Forest Dryad land creature tokens. That's a lot of words to go onto that token, but really powerful effect. And then the Petrified Hamlet. I actually got this in my pre-release kit. Very interesting land. You can shut down utility lands of your opponents and make them tap just for colorless mana. Alright, hop through these. We have a Deduce Mystical Archive. Draw a card, investigate. Requisition Raid. Ooh, I think this is what this guy is. It's our 1-cost spree. And it's got the same little Minotaur guys on it. Alright. One thing I did like about this set, or about this version of the Mystical Archive, is they tied more of the arts together. So there are some context clues of, okay, this card is this because it has similar styling in the art. Very interesting. Very nice. Helps some of us who don't know every card try to figure it out. Our rares, we've got Magma Blood Archaic, Lattice Library, a Road, very strong removal, a Culling Ritual, and a Storm Carved Coast, and that is a fantastic looking land. This is the other cycle, so the more standard playable one, I would guess. This land enters tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands. So wants to come down turn 3, but it's just straight untapped land. Doesn't have the land types, but taps for the enemy colors. We have another Japanese Mystical Archive. It's a spree spell, and that's all I know. Double red. Another Royal Treatment, this time in non-foil. Our Swamp, Consolator's Duelist, Nexus Mentality, the Sundown Pass, so the red-white, the lore hold of the dual land set. Red-white, I think this is Deflecting Palm. Very palmy in the art, so you know. And then a Molten Core Maestro. Coming up here on the last third of the box. We haven't hit another Emeritus yet, which, all right, but we'll see what the box has in the end. Ooh, Japanese Archive Feed the Swarm. Had this played against me in the English version in pre-release. It hurt a lot. A Monstrous Rage, Foil Forest, our Post-Mortem Professor. Cards are sticking together. Merchant of Venom, Cat Warlock. Okay, that's kind of cool. Vicious Rivalry. Oop, there's the English version of Shieldred's Edict. Again, fantastic art. And Splatter Technique, and oh my gosh, the foil is on this. I'm sorry. That is a very colorful whale. That's really cool. Again, the art, the colors. I did notice at pre-release, there were some cards that seemed to have some ink issues, but the collector boosters seem to be completely fine from that. Locust Spray. Another Mystical Archive card. Knockout Maneuver, all right. That is a unicorn and I believe a lion fighting. Just an interesting choice of art here. Oh, literally the flavor text says, who do you think would win in a fight? A lion or a unicorn? Shower thoughts right there. Oh, we've got another Emeritus. Okay, awesome. We've got the white Emeritus. We've almost got the full cycle here. This is the Emeritus of Truce that has Swords to Plowshares on it. Another really good card. The Emeritus cycle has some of the most powerful cards for their prepared spells. The only one we're missing is the one that the headliner card of the set, the blue one, which has Ancestral Recall for its prepared spell. So, hoping to pull that and have the full cycle here. We got a Striding Shot Caller, a Moment of Reckoning. I believe this is the Jessica's Will again, but this time in non-silver scroll foil. Very excited about having a second one of those, and a Pensive Professor. I'm loving this. I love this product. I love this set. So we got Bitter Triumph and Pick Your Poison in our Mystical Archives. A Cauldron of Essence. Ooh, I see another silver scroll foil back there. Gorma the Gullet. Okay, there's another Pest Frog, and that just looks like fun. I'm excited. All right, that's a fun one. Pensive Professor. I believe this is Smallpox, but this is one of the fun ones, the cat style art. I see T trying to hold back a squeal over there. There are some really good ones. I hope this last pack has a Cyclonic Rift in it. And then we have a Silver Scroll foil. It's a white and X. I don't know. That's for T to figure out. Testing Brad's knowledge of obscure, I wouldn't even call it obscure. Testing Brad's knowledge of Magic cards that he doesn't play. Give me red cards and I'll be happy. All right, we've got our Mystical Archive is Stargaze. Looks fantastic. Again, you give me stars and I'm a happy boy. Our Swamp, Traumatic Critique. Oh, the dragon's being mean. Don't be mean, dragon. Eclipse Step. It's another one of the lands. Ooh, we got our first of the Elder Dragons. So we got Witherbloom, the Balancer. So this is a really fun card. Affinity for creatures on the dragon himself. And then it gives your instants and sorceries affinity for creatures, which is really, really good. We got a rare Brain Freeze. Another good Mystical Archive card. And our last rare is Arc of Hunger. And that is our box of collector's boosters of Secrets of Strixhaven. Thanks for joining. Check out our other content on YouTube, and as always, swing by the store and check out some magic. Thanks.